Oh, hi. Welcome back to our vegan kitchen. It is the second to last video in Veganuary. And it's also Maddie's birthday, so we're making birthday tortillas.
Yay!
I've always wanted to make my own corn tortillas, but I didn't have a tortilla press, so I didn't feel confident doing it. I've made flour tortillas before, but now since I can't eat gluten anymore, we're going to try the corn tortillas. Alright, so I've just washed my hands, and we're going to use the recipe on the bag of Maseca. Basically, it's this and water. And I've, in preparation, watched a few YouTube videos just to make sure that I wouldn't make a fool out of myself. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Watch, I'll screw it up.
No.
Also, they recommend putting some salt in there. Otherwise, it's not going to be very tasty without the salt because it's bland. So, we're going to be using 2 cups of the Maseca. And they said don't pack it in there because you're going to get the wrong measurement. So there's 1 cup. And you want it to be fluffy. The 2nd cup. And then that's it for you. You sit on the sidelines. We're going to add the salt. I'm going to go with, that's probably like 1/3 of a teaspoon of sea salt. So I'm going to give that a pre-mix so that I don't get like a big clump of salt in one spot. And then you add your water. So I've already heated this up just a little bit. It's warm. It's not hot. It's not going to burn my hands. So they recommend starting with 1.5 cups and then you go from there. I'm going to go with almost 2 cups. Like that. And then if I need some more, I'll add it. Because it seems like everybody's video that I watch, they use 2 cups to 2 cups. So we'll see. You want this dough to be very soft, very pliable. You don't want it to be dry or hard. You want to make sure that all of the Maseca is incorporated. It comes together very quickly. I like that. I like when a recipe is simple. And it's deliciousness. It's delicious in its simplicity. So this, only 3 ingredients. So now see, there's still like some dry spots. So we probably could use just a little bit more water. So I'm going to give this a good stir. I'm going to put a wet paper towel over it for just a few minutes while I'm getting my pan hot. Make sure it's all together. And then we'll be ready to cook them up. All right, kids. I used my scoop, and I scooped out, I think there's 11 balls in here. And I put them under a wet paper towel. The reason why I used the scoop was because I want them all about the same size. I've seen people make thickies. I've seen people make thinnies. It's up to you. Do you want a thick tortilla? Do you want a thin tortilla? Do you want a large one for like a burrito? Or do you want like a taquito size? It's all up to you. It's all the same dough. So that's done. Now I'm going to turn on my fry pan. I do have a cast iron pan and I do recommend that you use it, but I'm too lazy to go into the cold basement to get it. So we're going to use this one for today. And in case anybody wants to know, I got this at TJ Maxx. And it's an Italian ceramic nonstick pan. It doesn't have the PFOA things that get emitted like when you cook. So it's safer than like a regular nonstick pan. So you want this to heat up pretty hot, but not too hot. So that's going to heat up while we're pressing our tortillas. I don't have a tortilla press. If this turns out good, I just might get one. But this is the method that they recommend if you don't have a press. The plastic bag is if you do have a press too. That stays the same all the time, whether you have a press or not. They recommend taking a gallon bag and cutting it on 3 sides. And then, you just reuse this every time you make tortillas so that you're not like putting plastic into the landfill. So I'm going to take 1 ball and put it in the center. Obviously, we're going to be pressing it. So I'm going to cover this so that these stay nice and moist. You don't want these to dry out because then I believe if they're too dry, they will crack when you cook it and they won't roll. So then you take your cutting board. I'm using the 2 cutting board method. And you press down evenly. Don't like smash it down, just like press it down.
That's pretty good.
Looking good. It would be a lot easier with a press, though.
You work with what you got.
Yeah, so you want to get it as flat as you can and as, circular as you can as well. This seems pretty thick to me. So I'm going to work on pressing this as flat as I can get it. I wonder if I sat on it. Would that help? Let's see.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Am I a good tortilla press?
Yeah, we're going to find out. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so this isn't as thin as I would like it, but if I do get my press, it will be. So let's see. Our pan seems to be pretty good and hot right now. So we're going to be gentle with this, but it's not going to be like ridiculously fragile. So you don't need any oil or anything. You just put it in the pan and let it cook, right? For lack of a better word. All right, you want to do about 1 minute on each side. It's not going to stick, so that's good. Oh, man.
Oh.
If you get confident, you could flip it, but that'll still be okay, I'm pretty sure. I also saw on certain people's videos that I forgot to write down who they were, sorry, that if you get that puffy bubble in like a pita bread, then you're doing it like completely right, and it's amazing. So they also say to like pat it down like that while it's cooking. So we're gonna do another minute on this side, and then we'll see if it's good or not. All right, I guess I did it pretty good because can you see you're getting like that bubble in there? That's actually, I flipped it over one more time. You don't want to overcook it because then it's going to break when you go to fold it because it's going to be too crispy. So I just rolled out another one here, or should I say I pressed out another one. And this one's going to go in. These go very quickly. I wouldn't like press them all and then do it. I would press it, do it, get a little assembly line thing going here. So let's get all of these done and then we'll check back. Maybe we'll make some quesadilla with this. All right, I whipped these all up. I kept them warm in here under the paper. And they're pretty good. They're pretty pliable. But my favorite thing to do with tortillas is make quesadillas. So I have some beautiful Good Planet dairy-free cheese. We're going to take one slice and put it between 2 tortillas. And then we're going to heat it up in the pan. And we'll serve it with some salsa. So my pan's getting nice and hot. I'm going to take it over here. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we're just going to heat it up a couple of minutes on each side. And then we'll have a nice snack for ourselves.
Yeah. Well, hello there.
Why, hi. I've been making quesadillas.
Yes.
All right, so here they are. Pretty beautiful. What I've learned is the dough is very forgiving. Don't make your pan too hot. Don't be afraid to flip it multiple times. Like do it once on one side for a minute, flip it over, do it for a minute, and then flip it back and do it for an additional minute. And then you get that air pocket in there. And they are quite nice. They are very pliable. They're not tearing or anything, which is not something that I could guarantee.
We didn't expect that.
No. Not something that I can guarantee with the store-bought ones. Plus, I know all the ingredients in here, which there are 3. When you read the package on the one from the store, there are far more than 3 ingredients in there. So we decided to make some quesadillas. So this one has spinach in it, too.
Nice.
Let's cut this in quarters. daughter. And,
Okay.
and you can try the quesadilla on this beautiful Denby plate from England.
We love Denby.
We do love
Not
Denby.
sponsored.
No, but Gwendolyn was nice enough to send us some more
Yes,
Denby
thank
plates,
you.
which we really appreciate, and a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
That looks good.
Right? It's burning my hands because it's so hot. There you go. All right, let's switch places, and you give that a taste. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
These look amazing.
Why didn't you try this while you were over there? Did I just open this?
No, there should be like 4 there. We decided to put spinach on one of them.
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh,
so
look at that cheese. Is all
layery.
melty.
It's so layery.
I know.
You know, it's like a puff pastry almost. There's like little layers in there.
Mm. Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's real nice.
I don't know how I can go back to store-bought tortillas now that
know.
I know how to make them and how simple they
It
are
was
to
so
make.
easy.
Yeah, they're really quick. I mean, it's like I said, it's very forgiving. So if you're a first timer, don't be afraid because they're really easy to do. They're
It
really
just
easy,
tastes so fresh.
right? Remember
And
when we
even-
used to get those ones from the store that were fresh made, and
Yeah.
all we had to do was heat them up on each side?
Like the quesadilla is delicious, but even if you just taste it on its own,
Yeah, I could totally eat that on its own. I could
so good.
never do that with the ones from the store.
Never.
Never, ever.
This is delicious.
Enjoy. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Man, we might need to get that press.
I think we need the press because that would make life a lot easier. Although it wasn't that bad pressing it out with the cutting boards.
No.
All right, so you know what to do. You need to subscribe while we watch her eat. Go do it right now while she's eating. Just click down on that button there. Hit the notifications bell.
Please.
And throw it a like because, hey, it's her birthday. Why not? So thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, much love.